Back for the NSP podcast. I'm your host, Tiger. We got Weezy F, baby. We got Nicki Minaj. And we got Mac and Drizzy Drake over there in the cut. And we are Your Money. Now, the topic of discussion today is transgender people competing in sports now.
Let me say it.
Go ahead.
Before we get into this topic, none of the views and opinions expressed in this episode are meant to be in any way offensive to any part of the LGBTQIA plus community. We don't have nothing but love and respect for y'all as a unit. Now let's get into it.
And that is love.
What did you just add on to the end of that?
It's LGBTQIA plus.
Don't get canceled.
No, I just need to know. I'm trying to get informed, y'all. What is the IA plus? What the fuck is that?
I think I is intersexual. I think. I'm not sure, but I think. And then A is asexual.
Plus? What the plus mean?
And
plus more.
All the rest of them letters.
Okay.
We just making up our own alphabet. I love y'all though, but y'all funny as shit.
You said, I don't. Oh my lord! I remember Dave Chappelle had a joke and it's what you and one of his specials.
Dave Chappelle.
I swear, but he said something about he called them the alphabet community.
That's not funny.
I
But
heard
It's
that.
called them the alphabet.
Right. Wendy Williams calls
something like that.
Wendy Williams calls them the Rainbow Coalition. I think. You know.
Now, the specific thing that we want to touch on is the swimmer that we heard that was in what place was he?
First.
I mean, like before.
Oh,
and like
when he was in the men.
When he like
400 and
Like
something.
number 600 when you're talking about men.
right, but he jumped to number 1 when he switched over. He in the women's league.
yes, Lord.
Call yourself transgender.
How y'all feel about that?
That shit ain't fair, bro.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair. I think it should. First of all, I think
Yes. Oh, go ahead, T. I'm so ready for my answer.
Me too.
I just feel like whatever gender you were born at or with whatever is the sport that you should be playing.
The gender.
The gender sport that you should be playing. Because at the end of the day, male qualities and women qualities are two different, you know what I'm saying, forms of qualities.
Physical attributes.
Yeah, the physical attributes is just gonna be different. So, if a man that's portraying a woman and jumps in a woman lead, is gonna dominate. Geronimo, you're just gonna straight dominate.
You're gonna be the Shaq.
You know what I'm saying? Because of just how you know what I'm saying, how you built. So I don't think it's fair to, and it's not fair to the women who done spent those past 9 years working their ass off just to get cheated out of, you know, a spot like that. So that's not fair to them, and it ain't fair in general.
Here's what I'll say. I think if you separate emotion from logic, no, for real, because this is one of those times where we need to separate the two. A transgender person emotionally identifies as a different gender than the one you were assigned at birth. And we understand your emotion. We understand how you feel. And there's nothing wrong with that. However, logically, you still have the genetic makeup of whatever you were assigned at birth. So when it comes to this swimmer, you have the strength, the body mass, the muscle tone, the abilities of a man. So although you feel emotionally that you identify as a woman, you should not be competing in a female-dominated sport because you do not have the genetic makeup of a female. So like T said, you dominating, and it's not fair. If like a natural born woman would have to like take steroids to get the numbers that you're getting because you are competing as a man. That's why we separate sports by gender.
And I agree with you on that because it's like if a man was to be then transgender and try to get in something like boxing, that would be a problem.
Kill that woman.
That would be a problem.
Truly, you're going to kill that woman that you get in the ring with.
Show enough. Knock her dick string loose. Well, opposite. I'm sorry. That was all. I did not mean that like that. Yeah, knock the titties off. But yeah, I disagree as well, man. That's crazy, bro. Like, it's just when you think about it on a different level, like physically, like he was just saying, like we are. I mean, to be honest, we're on a level we're superior when it comes to certain physical aspects. Now, the fact that I think it's more of an insecurity thing. I don't mean to say it like this. How do you feel like you accomplished something when you really didn't by putting yourself in a woman's space? Now you feel like you accomplished something. How you first, like, that's weird to me. I don't know. Just,
you know what? I'm going to give you like a funny example that's a lot less harsh. I saw this episode one day of iCarly. There was this grown adult man who was obsessed with winning. And he used to be like a really, really great chef. And somebody beat him in chef. In like a cooking competition. So then he decided to compete in like boys wrestling. And by boys, I mean like middle school aged children. And this is a grown ass man.
yeah.
You look foolish trying to compete where you cannot compare. You are not the same size of a middle school aged child. You should not be in this realm. And you are like annihilating each child. And I'm sure all their mothers is ready to come out the stands and beat you because why are you trying to compete? It's not the same thing. The principle applies here.
True.
Oopsie daisy.
True that. Now, I know, I forget who mentioned it. I think it was 3D, where we talked about transgenders having their own league.
That was me.
Oh, it was you.
Yeah, I mentioned that.
So, yeah, do you think, like, that should be the solution?
I am. But at the same time, I'm here. But no, I do feel like it will be a solution, but because they will have their own rules, their own organization. They don't give a fuck about the other genders. Y'all got your own principles. However the fuck y'all want to run y'all shit. If y'all want transgenders men on one side and transgender women on the other, like, y'all figure that shit out.
Or y'all could come together.
It'll be a wild ass league, but at the same time,
That league be crazy. That should be crazy.
gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? I just don't feel like that. Like I made the point. They got the disability Olympics and shit. Like the people that got disabilities and wheelchairs and shit like that.
The Special Olympics.
Special Olympics, my bad. Yeah. So they got their own league. Why fuck can't y'all have your own league? Y'all special in a way.
And stop trying to saturate a market that's not meant for you to be in it.
Yeah, y'all special in your own way. You know what I mean? I don't mean to say it like that, but yeah.
Would y'all watch that?
Would I watch it? Hell yeah! I would. I just told y'all I'm not.
I wouldn't watch it, but it's nothing personal.
Damn.
I don't watch sports at all.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I don't watch
see,
men,
different.
women, straight, trans, none of them letters. So it doesn't matter. I just don't do sports.
D, you watching TGTV?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, if there's somebody out that night, look.
Exactly.
The point of sport, I watch women play. Like, it ain't just a gender thing. If you nice at what you do, then I'm gonna watch you play. I ain't gonna be that type of nigga.
Motherfucking LeBron in the transgender league out there
Yeah,
somewhere.
low key.
Exactly.
Low key. Just
So
don't go against women. That's just the crazy part. Like, y'all seen Joanna Man, right? I think that's a topic, but yeah. So you get it.
And that movie was a while ago. Too.
A long time
That
ago.
movie did not age well. Like if that thing was released today, the community would tear that movie.
It's a lot of movies like that though, for real.
Yeah.
It's a lot of movies like
It
that.
is.
Like they'll be released. If it got released today, that shit would be like.
Yeah, like
I
what is
wonder
this?
how that Too Wrong Fu would be received by like the drag community.
Amazing.
I was listening to All About the Benjamins the other day, and I remember Sheik Luke's had it. He was like, "More pussy is RuPaul." I said, "Damn, that line."
Oh, I did see that.
Right.
All about it. I ain't seen that movie in fucking forever.
No, the
song.
song.
Oh, the song.
What you
Oh,
wanna-
yeah.
what you wanna
yeah.
do?
Shit, there's a couple songs. What's that? What's that lock song? Yo, we used to listen to when we used to go to the gym and shit.
Oh,
They were talking crazy, but that's a whole other topic. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
a lot of songs won't be out here. Boy, let's keep.
Is everybody sensitive?
Let's keep rolling.
Yes, everybody is
Yeah.
racist.
You watching the trans league?
It depends what sport.
Football?
Yeah, I probably watch it.
Basketball?
Yeah.
You interested in hockey?
No.
Okay.
Gymnastics.
No. I'm not
You
watching
like
it.
keep that?
I don't understand it. I'm not
it
watching
simple.
it. Yeah. Boxing, UFC, and shit like that. That'd be funny. Yeah, that'd be cool.
That shit would be hilarious.
Yeah,
Oh
that
my
shit would be
god.
Great to watch.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
I would love it.
Transgender.
Yeah,
See, that's the
take that-
thing though.
take this
Like,
episode
so
and
hold
really
up. Let
create
me
it.
ask y'all if they had their own league, would it just be trans men versus trans men, or would it just be trans versus anything? Would y'all like, depending on the sport?
See,
Well, wait a minute. What are you calling anything?
What you mean?
You said transgender versus anything. What, like, I don't know what you mean.
No, I'm saying like,
transgender, like would it be like so would it be like the same, basically the same rules as like, I don't want to call it like a normal NBA.
yeah, like
I
would
don't
it
wanna
be
say
trans men
like
versus
the
trans men?
original, like would it be trans men versus trans men and trans women versus trans women, or would it be like you can
Trans men versus
intermingle it?
regular men? Is that what you mean?
No, like I'm saying, okay, would it be
Naturally born men
Oh,
versus-
men and women on the same team.
basic?
Is that
Okay,
your
so
question?
yeah, so would it
I
be
would
like
think it should
trans
be
men?
trans men versus trans men and trans women versus trans women.
Then that's the same
Exactly.
fucking thing.
Yeah, but at least
because you got the women trying to become the man.
yeah, that shit weird. That shit confusing me, ain't it? Like, it's
No,
kind of
but
fucking
see,
my head up.
but here's the difference. If a trans man, because why would you put a trans man versus a trans woman? That's still a man versus a woman. They just feel differently.
I'm getting that, but I'm saying,
You know
like,
what I'm saying? Like,
what would be
because
more
what-
entertainment to be watching?
Well, okay, because here's where I think it may possibly, like, this way you ready.
Yeah, how would they-
It's,
I'm
don't get
starting
me
to
wrong.
second guess this
It's here
episode.
to be entertaining regardless. But it's not supposed to make you laugh. You're supposed to watch it because you love the sport. If you looking at it because you're trying
First
to
of all,
get shits and
everything.
giggles,
Sometimes everything start off you laughing and joking about it. It's entertainment, and then once you see like, all right, these niggas actually nice, then you fall in love with it. Like, all right, it's going to start off like that. I don't mean to say it like that.
Damn, but you trying to become a man.
That's what's fucking your head up, right? He trying to become a woman. No, a man trying to become a woman.
Yeah.
Playing against a
But
woman
notice-
trying to become a
here's
man.
my whole thing.
That shit crazy.
Notice you like trans men. That's the thing. You have never seen a trans man trying to compete in a male. I mean, I haven't seen it.
What you mean?
Cause that's a
trans
woman
man.
trying to compete with men. That's
And she
that's backwards.
wouldn't
That's
do it.
stupid. Yeah.
Because she knows she can't compare.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like in this situation where you have a trans woman, it's like you're taking advantage of the fact that you have all the capabilities and genetic makeup of a man and trying to put yourself into a league where you know that you will excel because you're not actually supposed to be here.
So hold up.
Yeah.
Let me get this straight. So a trans woman is a man trying to become a woman.
Yes.
Okay, so I've been saying it all wrong.
Yeah.
I've been saying trans women is like a woman just trying to become a man.
Yeah. So basically,
This shit all
That's
got
a
me.
man trying to
whatever
become a
gender you say after trans is what they transition into.
All
So
right,
like
now I
I'm a
understand.
woman, I would
It's-
become a trans man. You get it?
So-
I can't become a trans
Alright.
woman.
Yeah, so it's like you a
I get it
man.
now.
You
Trans woman.
man.
I didn't know that. Y'all
Man
teaching me
plus
something.
trans equals trans woman.
Okay.
Lord,
Yeah.
Lord.
I'm
I'm confused. But okay, I
The
get-
lead
I
they
get
is
it.
teaching me
fucking
something.
crazy.
They teaching me something new because I didn't know this shit.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm starting to second guess.
That shit gets scary.
So you think they should have an Olympics?
Huh?
Olympics.
Yeah,
Why
I feel like
not?
they got a
Yeah.
special Olympics. They can have a
think
trans
they can
Olympics.
do all of it. All the same things that we have. Like you can do the Olympics. You could do like regular sports, whatever it is. But just like let this be y'all lane and y'all run with
So
it.
trans women gotta stay with trans women.
Yes.
So men versus men.
I mean, well,
That don't make. It was the fucking the point of trans league then. I feel like if you gonna be in a trans league, you gotta be nice enough to know you can play against any fucking gender. That's basically what I'm saying. You gotta
Yeah.
be capable enough to say, all right, I'm gonna go try out and because there's women out here that can beat men in certain shit and certain sports. So whatever the fuck you going to try out for, you can know that you can compete with them. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why I think it should be a trans league. I don't think.
I could understand what he's saying.
Because you obviously
I
are
could understand the
you playing that
so it's
middle
like,
field.
If a man transitions to a woman, he still has the capabilities, like the first example we was talking about, to be as a man. But if the woman is transitioning to be a man,
She's still a
but
woman.
she's still a woman. Though.
But I'm
it's like
saying-
she's still a man.
But you got some women out here
that she's transitioning into.
she's transitioning
So she
to a
should be
man.
able to.
Will
She-
compete with men.
Yeah.
What
it's
I'm
like,
saying is though.
So
no,
at
not
the
not compete with men, but it's like it would be,
So at the end of the
All
day,
right, pause. The woman, so it's flip flop.
No,
the woman
this is a
would
crazy.
technically be in the man's league, and the men would be in the woman's league because it's the trans
Right.
league.
Right, but the whole point of this shit is for it's for the men who
like
become the
breaking
women that's petty. But it's like we kind of contradicting because if they transforming into a fucking woman, they still was a man and they still gonna be coming
If
with
I
them.
decided, like, all right, y'all are men, right? If I decide,
really not.
I'm a trans man.
Can I explain myself?
You want to become a dyke? Like,
Listen to what I'm saying.
That's what
I
I'm
feel like you
saying.
should have a league where you know the consequences would have happened. You know you're going against men. You know you're going against other women. So y'all, as on a level, y'all have a basis. If you nice enough to get in this league, men or women, trans or not. Well, not trans or not, but trans, men and women trans. You all have the capability of playing in this league. Whether y'all meet physical attributes, whatever. You are taking that risk to play against men and women. Same as you.
Okay,
Playing, but y'all are trans.
Mixed up.
Yes.
That's cool.
Because it's
the way
just
I
a
see
trans
it,
league.
Doing that, honestly, let me tell you what I think that does. I think that kind of puts the mirrors in their face to see this is why y'all needed your own league.
Exactly.
Because if I tried to transition into a man and I'm like, all right, y'all, come on, I'm ready to play basketball with y'all, I'm going to get my ass whooped. And I'm going to realize, all right, man, I might think I'm
Yeah, exactly. So you're going to learn if you really want to be one or not.
Right.
Because, like, that'll show you.
Dunking on
Everybody
me.
playing in the trans league is like, no, you go play with people who have the same mindset as you, so that way you could be respected and called whatever you want to be called pronoun wise. And you're going to now realize in playing this, you do not have the physical capabilities to keep up with people who are born with a different gender than you. Your makeup is too different.
But let me give you an example, like for sense. Let me take two players. You got Brittany Griner, free BG, because she locked up right now over in Russia and shit. You got Brittany Griner, and you got the average NBA player center. She's almost 7 foot. Like she still has the physical capabilities.
That's crazy.
For women. Now it's rare, but there's women out here that's tall as shit too that can play basketball. What's her name? Liz Cambone, whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, she tall as shit too, and she can hoop. So like, even if they did flip flop and do the trans shit, they still can play each other. Like I'm just saying, like you just signing up for it in that league. You gotta be capable. You gotta be nice enough. That's all I'm saying. That's why I'm saying if y'all want to have y'all league and y'all want to have equality and show us that y'all is equal, whatever, then that's something that y'all should think about doing, a trans league. That's tough for me.
Let's get on to a different controversial subtopic. Do you think men are superior in every sport?
Of course.
No,
I'm
fuck
playing.
Tennis, y'all got that shit. Tennis and women got that shit too, yo. They can play that shit.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to be honest.
Gymnastics,
Gymnastics.
they fucking. I mean, it's men that do gymnastics, but they.
Volleyball, I might got that too.
Volleyball, definitely.
I don't think they all superior. No, certain leagues and certain sports, they can definitely be on. That's why I say that's possible. They can do a trans league in certain sports.
A lot of men don't realize it, and some of them don't want to admit it. But cheerleading is actually a sport.
I was about to say, but
It is hard.
that's like a female.
That's a-
league.
that's a-
But, men are necessary.
I just don't-
Shit.
I mean,
What sports choreography?
not
What
even-
sports do you? I think it's a choreography thing, bro. I think that's like a
We
competition.
just talked about stripping.
But that's not a
That
sport.
take choreography though.
But that's not a sport though. But like, what's a sport that you gotta really be playing a choreography dance like that? Like,
Gymnastics.
I mean, that's the same thing involving like.
I mean, it's not the same thing as cheerleading, but they both involve like choreography.
Okay. I don't know if we could
And
just stick
hey,
the
I
topic.
mean,
saying,
nah,
like,
but
I
like
was-
sports with you going by plays, that's basically like a choreography. If it goes right, you running a play on the court or the field.
But I'm just saying, like, based off of, like, I mean, y'all probably saw it too, but, like, when I was in high school playing basketball, a lot of times the cheerleaders would share the same gym when they was practicing. And the workouts and shit that they did is, like,
Oh no, yeah,
it's, like,
yeah.
real live, like, pretty much some of the same workouts we did in
Right.
basketball and football. So
Right.
it's like, it's a real
Probably
live.
extra
That open,
stretching,
because
but yeah.
exactly.
So is ballet a sport? I'm sorry, I don't mean to get off topic, but is
Yeah.
ballet a sport?
Yeah.
And nah, I mean,
See, like it's confused.
I mean, yeah, no, like a sport is something where I mean, if you define a sport just as something where you compete, then I would say no, ballet isn't a sport. I don't know that. Like I've seen people at ballet recitals.
Like cheer
I've
competition.
never seen like a ballet
Baseball.
competition where it's like who's the best ballerina. Like I've never seen that. So in that regard, it's like no, this is not a sport.
I think they all talents. Like you got to keep up with your body and
it's a
stuff.
talent. It's
like
something
cheerleaders
that you
gotta
work
be.
at. It's something you study. It's a craft that you have to perfect, and and you could get bumped from it.
Yeah.
But I've just never.
But transgenders, they could be cheerleaders and niggas wouldn't even care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a competition I can see trans people being in, and maybe starting their own shit. Like, you feel me? Niggas wouldn't give a fuck because it's like predominantly women, and like if a trans woman, which is a man, is trying to intertwine in a cheerleading joint, we wouldn't care. But if he come on a football team or basketball team, it's look like you feel me? So
for one, because that's not a contact type of situation, so you're not gonna hurt anybody because you want to twirl around in a tutu.
Shit. I say nigga break their neck.
I was about to say now.
Oh no, that's you hurting yourself. I don't really.
No, if a nigga don't catch you, you can fuck. You can get fucked up.
One little slip up, you're done.
Mess it up. So you were saying so it's a man trying to be a woman will be a trans woman, right?
Yes.
So if a trans woman tries to be a cheerleader, say it's a man or somebody my size that wants to be a cheerleader, you think somebody gonna catch me?
Nigga, you're gonna be at the base.
They're not gonna make you a flyer. You're too big to be a flyer. They're going
so
to
automatically.
As an example, like you think it's like with those types of situations, you think that would be like
no, and that's why the point has been made that a trans league needs to be created, because if I have 6 other girls and we cheerleaders and you come on and you like, hey, I'm trying to do.
Cancel.
Your impression of like a woman asking.
Hey, yo, no, don't do that shit.
Don't drag me into this shit.
That's not alright. I'm sorry. Voices aside, but they do voices sometimes. All right, but then if you came up to like, let's add a group, like, and I mean we some A1 cheerleaders. We are serious about our shit, and you came up and you're like, I want to join. First of all, you gotta prove that you can do it. You gotta, like, it's not just the fact that, oh, he's tall and, oh, I know he can hold us. Can you do all the
flying
stuff, the stunts that we do? If you are physically fit enough, it's like, don't get mad at me when, I don't let you be a flyer. Like, don't come over here because it's like, oh, I just want to go in the air.
Hey, do you do that? Not I just want to go in the air.
We can't hold you, sis. So I'm sorry. It's either you gonna be a spotter or you gonna be like the one that checks and makes sure we good. Or you the base. You my spotter, you my base, but you cannot be my flyer. And if you're upset, I heard they joining making a trans cheerleading squad. Go join them, cause we not letting you fly. We can't hold your business.
Lord,
tragic, man. Tragic.
Crazy how the world works.
But I think fair is fair.
We just all not trying to get canceled.
Fair is fair.
I think fair is fair. That's why
I think
we
if
keep
you
going back to. That's why my point in this whole conversation has been emotion versus.
I ain't gonna lie. I did see a UFC fight where a girl signed up to fight this man and she got fucked completely up. And that's like sports like that, maybe specific sports, I think should not be trans at all, or no type of, you feel me? Keep it men and women. But like.
Should be abused.
Cheerleading, basketball, maybe.
I'm sorry. Was this like a trans man?
No,
Trans
they was
woman.
men and it was men. It was a regular man, a regular woman. So it won't make a difference if they trans or not. She got her ass whipped.
Well, why was she fighting? Who allowed
She
her
signed
to fight him?
She signed that fucking dotted line. She was training all her. I thought she was the shit.
She's trans?
No, she was a regular woman. Shut
Y'all
up.
saying different things.
She was a regular woman.
Oh, she's trying to be funny. I'm sorry. No, so you mean like a regular woman?
She was a regular
she's
woman.
She's not calling herself anything other than a
No,
woman.
it won't matter if you be a trans or not. Cause nigga, you're gonna get knocked the fuck out. Now.
And she fought a man.
Yes. But she thought she was a shit. She was strong. She looked all strong.
She shouldn't have did that.
But like I'm saying, that's why my point was certain sports I feel like should not be trans at all. Like combat sports, football, no.
Facts. You could call yourself a man all you want, sis.
Basketball, cheerleading,
It's knocked out.
soccer. Shit like that where it's more technical than physical, where you ain't got baseball. They can be trans leagues and shit like that. Hell no, that's a physical sport.
That's physical as
Yeah,
fuck.
they get the
They can really fight, nigga.
They get the
Yeah.
Knocked out and
Like
shit.
get knocked through the glass. That's
Soccer, cricket, shit like that where you ain't got where you ain't got too much physical. It's more about the strategy and hitting and shit like that.
That was different.
Yeah, lacrosse. Nah, I don't know, cause lacrosse they can hit you too. But
Rugby.
nah, rugby. Fuck no.
yeah, rugby.
Playing.
Ain't
Football
Rugby.
on steroids.
No, I know, I'm playing.
That's football.
So
no.
they're like, if it's more physical and combat wise, like that's the ones I think we should keep strictly men and women, and then the ones that you, like I said, more technical and strategizing and shit like that. Yeah, we could do trans league.
Boom. We gonna keep it at that. Tell us what y'all think out there. Please
Short,
like,
sweet, and to the point.
comment, and subscribe.
Please don't cancel
We
us.
we
Hold up, we love the LGBTQIA community plus. I love y'all.
We
You know what I'm
do.
saying? iPhone Plus and shit, whatever the fuck it is.
You insensitive bastard.
I love these niggas though. They be funny as shit. I do love y'all though. Y'all really cool as shit regardless. I be making cracking jokes. But that's the type of nigga I am. If you can't deal with me cracking jokes on you regardless of what the fuck you is, then we just ain't gonna be cool. That's person to person.
that's
Yeah, that's person to person. I don't give a fuck
That's
if you
equal
gay,
opportunity.
trans, nigga, that's equal opportunity, like she said. Fuck you talk about alphabet boys and shit.
Baby D. Take us out with the song of the day.
What is the song of the day?
What is the song?
Okay, Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan, I'm every woman. We out.
I'm every woman. It's all in me. I can't think you want to
Baby, I heard that.
and say, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, y'all got that.